Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. You know me, Crazy Seeker, as usual, but I have a very special guest with me this afternoon, evening, where you guys are in Europe, I'm sure, and it might even be at dawn somewhere else or morning. So I don't know whether it's Halloween where you are, Sister Margaret, but it's the Halloween weekend here, apparently, and people are getting all excited and crazy about it, and our clocks are going to go back an hour tonight. And so
Oh,
tomorrow
really?
we get an extra hour of sleep in bed. I'm really excited
We
about that.
we had ours last weekend in the UK. Yeah,
Oh, I see. So yeah, we're
yeah.
going back an hour as of tonight, and then tomorrow I can get an extra hour in bed. I'm really excited about that. I'm really looking forward to that too. So very welcome to
Um,
you, Sister Margaret. How are you doing? I hope you're fine. You look amazing. I love your
oh,
hair.
thank you. Yeah. Oh, thanks so much. I'm
You are
fine.
welcome.
Doing well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think your
Yeah.
camera is better where it is. If you move it, then we cannot see you fully.
Okay. Can you see me now? Is it
Yes,
better this way?
just keep it that way.
Okay.
Yes,
I'll
so
just keep it this way.
we can see your beautiful face.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, sis.
You
It's
are
really an
welcome.
honor coming on tonight. Yes. Yes, we've had to put this on hold for so many weeks, so I'm
I
so glad.
know. I know. It's okay. Life happens, right? Guys, you're all welcome. Share the video, please, so that other people I can see some people already here. I can see my brother Adia here. I can see my sister Missy here. You guys are all welcome. You guys are amazing. I love you. Mwah, mwah. I am so excited, Margaret. Now, I know that you and I have both been using these amazing health and wellness products. And I want to hear your story. So, how did you even come into this space with your health? Why did you decide to try it? And what has been your experience so far with the product so far?
Well, my whole journey with this amazing product, it all started 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, April 2018 to be precise. And but when I came in contact with the products, it was my upline, Nona Razier, that introduced the products to me. So I didn't know Nona before. We're not friends. We don't live in the same town. We're not related. Nona just sent me a Facebook request and I accepted her. Usually, I don't accept people like that, but Nona's life story is just inspiring. So I decided to I'm going to accept this lady that she seems so real and true. So I accepted her Facebook friends request, and we've been friends on Facebook for almost a year. So after a year of watching Nona, seeing what she's doing, listening and reading all the amazing transformation stories of other people that have used the product and have also changed their lifestyle. So I decided to give Nona a call, April 2018. By then, I was so overweight. I was obese. I didn't like the way I felt in myself, the way I was looking. I had vitamin D deficiency. I was always tired. Being a mom of three and then married my husband and full-time work, and it's just exhausting. You are
Mm-hmm.
constantly tired. You just feel like an hamster, constantly running on a wheel like that, nonstop. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of women out there can relate to what I'm talking about.
Yes,
When
absolutely.
you just get back home, and it got to a point. There was a day I came back from work and I just sat on my sofa and I slept off. Right in my clothes. I've not changed. I've not eaten. I was just tired. I just slept off. So I wasn't enjoying my life. I couldn't sleep very well, always back pain, tiredness. I could lie on the bed for 10 hours and I always have body ache. And I keep thinking, I can't carry on like this. So I decided to go for it. I felt enough is enough. I'm going to take back my health. I'm going to, take back control. And that's how it should be. We should take back charge of our health. We shouldn't allow our health drive us the other way around. We should be the one on the driver's seat. So unfortunately, it's not that way, but something drives you to it eventually.
Yes.
So I phoned Nona, and I decided to I wanted to lose weight. I decided to go on the gold plan. So, and I use our amazing premium capsules. Our products are not weight loss products. They are not medication. They are health supplements. But there's something magical about this product, and I just call them my four jewels. It's so magical. And what is magical about this product is that it bridges the gap between what your body needs and what you are eating. So we might think we're having all the fruits and the vegetables and everything, but the truth is that you are not really having all the micronutrients that your body needs, because our body needs these micronutrients to function properly. And it's when your body lacks all these nutrients that you have all sorts of illnesses and all sorts of, diseases and all sorts of things which keep springing on, deficiencies, basically. When your body lacks this nutrient, then you have deficiencies. And these deficiencies ends up affecting your immune system. That's what it does, basically. So I went on our amazing premium capsules, which contains up to 30 fruits and vegetables. They are just wonderful, awesome, all organic, plant-based. Sister Sika, in the past, I've used lots of products. I'm not going to mention names, but I've used lots of products and I've had nasty side effects from it, synthetic products. And sometimes I just have like palpitations and all sorts of, you see your urine color changes and all that. But the magical thing about our amazing organic product, it's all natural. There is no chemical, no preservatives, it's gluten-free, no coloring, no flavoring. It is exactly what it is stated that it's inside, nothing else added from what is inside. They are just health supplements. So, and I just saw the difference in my life, with the total change of lifestyle, lots of exercise. I was more conscious of the way I was taking my water. I take up to like 3 to 4 liters a day. I just love my water. And, with the healthy eating, because the total change of lifestyle that I embarked on, I don't starve. I enjoy my food. I enjoy my food. I don't starve. I take all healthy things. And I just saw the transformation in my life. All the back pain is gone, the knee pain is gone, the sleeplessness all gone. My vitamin D levels are back to normal. I'm no longer on the vitamin D supplements anymore. I feel great in myself. The tiredness, the fatigue, everything all gone now. I just feel great. Most days when I come back from work, I take my dog for a walk. I'm busy with the children, take my son for football. We go swimming, go to the gym, do so many things together. I have all this whole new kind of energy. I won't lie to you, this kind of energy, I didn't even have it before I had my children.
Yeah.
I feel like a whole new woman. That's the way I can describe myself. Yeah.
Yes. So
and that's been my amazing journey. And within about 4 months of using the product, it just totally transformed my life. And like I said, it's not medications, they are health supplements. And just bridging the gap between what my body needs has just made a total change in my life. Yeah.
God bless you. It's been an amazing journey from what you're saying. And I have a story of my own. So I found these products in 2017 for the first time. So I have to go back there and then come forward so people can understand what I'm saying. And when I found it, I don't know whether you can relate to this, but I have said this numerous times on my shows that when you decide to embark on a health journey, your body, as in what you can see, and your mind, your head, they have to be in the same place. They have to have a conversation, and the two things have to be in sync. if you want to do something, but your mind is not really sure whether you want to do it or not, or it feels like you're almost being forced to do something, you're not
Mm,
there yet, right? And for me, it wasn't really being forced, but my upline is Nonna too. Nonna talks for England, and she knows I say this all the time. And at that particular time, when she came at me with these products, I was also looking to improve my health. But there was just too much going on in my life at that time. One of my closest friends had just passed away from cancer. My head was screwed, for want of a better word. I didn't know what to do with my emotions. It was just a whole lot of things all happening at the same time. And
oh,
so the time that she came to tell me about this was not the perfect time for me, but I still went ahead and tried the products. And I
yeah.
saw a lot of health benefits, including, my constipation that had disappeared. I lost a bit of weight. I started to feel the bouts of energy that you're talking about. But as I said, I had other things going on. It was just a bit much. And I was also doing this whole thing about moving country, because I used to live in England too.
Oh,
And there was
wow.
the whole thing. Yeah, I lived in London, in Tottenham, in North London.
Ah,
And there's this whole thing about coming to see what Canada has to offer. And I was going to make that move as well. And so it was a bit much to do this and then be thinking about maintaining your health and all of that. Anyway, so it kind of fell to the wayside. I came here and, you're settling into a new system and all of that. But then in 2020, what happened? COVID happened. And by this time, I'd let myself go again. I couldn't be bothered. I was just eating whatever I wanted to eat and just living, right? And the COVID hit. And once again, my mind and my body seemed to not be in the same place, in the same room. Except this time, I fell in love with chocolate. I have a very sweet tooth, exceptionally sweet tooth. And so when all this thing hit and we went into lockdown, my survival technique was to get a bowl, fill it with Smarties and all the chocolates that you can think about. I brought my coloring pencils out and I started coloring and eating Easter eggs, name it. It was just, and before it's like the bowl's empty. Oh, go back downstairs, fill it up again, come back. And chocolates are not very expensive to buy anyway. And my thing was, you know what? I can't be bothered right now. I'm going through a lot of stuff and I need to deal with my emotions. So chocolate was my stress reliever at that time. Okay, fast forward to June of 2020. I was a whooping 260 pounds, Margaret. I couldn't fit
wow.
any of my clothes anymore. I'm not short. I'm about 5'9", right? And my tummy is bulging out of all my clothes. It's like I'm 6 months pregnant. It's like, what the hell is going on here? And I had to go to a function and I put this dress. I thought, oh, it's quite big and roomy, so I should be able to fit into it. Come on, I can hide all my folds and all those, things that I didn't want anyone to see. I put this dress on and it was as tight as anything. It had folds in my middle section. I'm like, come on, it can't be that bad. So I sat down over the weekend and I was like, no, Sika, something has got to change.
Mm,
Fundamentally, something has got to change. Now, I got help. I asked to have help mentally to deal with my issues. And I'm not afraid or embarrassed to say this. We Africans don't like to talk about mental health issues because
yes.
if you have a problem, people are going to judge you. I don't care.
Mm,
I am 40 years old in 2 months' time, and I am owning my truth right here in front of a camera. I cannot be bothered about what people have to say or don't say or
yeah,
think or not think about me. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I am living my life. You got
Yes.
no right to judge me or anything because I am living my life, my truth, me. You don't live it with me. So you don't have the right to judge me in any way, shape, or form. And so,
Mm,
anyway, I got this help. And part of it was that I had to do something about my weight and begin to, you know, deal with the serious issues. What is making you stressed out? And why are
mm,
you taking it out on food? What is your relationship to food? right? And so
Mm.
I began to do that. Now, Margaret, I have a lot of health issues, right?
Mm.
I have polycystic ovaries. I don't have regular periods. And with that is a whole host of symptoms. My body is
Mm.
not very does not deal with insulin properly. And so when you eat a lot of foods that are stodgy and full of carbohydrates and sugar and all of that, you're making yourself ill. And if you don't manage that, diabetes is the next thing. It's rife in my family. My
Yeah.
grandparents, 3 out of 4 of them, that is what killed them. And so
Mm.
it was like I was racing against the clock to do something. And I knew that I had to take some action. and so
Mm.
on the 8th of June, I went on my Facebook profile and I said, I know I'm not perfect. I know that I have issues, but here I am. I've decided that I want to embark on this journey, and this is what I'm doing. Like you, I bought the premium capsules, I got the omegas, and I also got the shake so that I could get my blood sugar levels and things to begin to slow down, put a handle on it, and begin to manage my life. When I started on the 8th of June, my blood pressure was 157/94. I've told
Wow.
you what my weight was. My blood sugars were all over the place. My white blood cell count was low. My doctor was worried. Okay. I said, you just give me a few months. I need to sort
Mm.
myself out. I know what I need to do, but just give me a few short weeks and I will deal with this. Girl, within 4 weeks, my blood pressure was started to come down 138 over 90,
Wow.
128 over
Wow.
85, and down. The last time I checked my blood pressure was 117/80. I almost jumped out of my chair. It's like
Wow.
I have never had blood pressure this low in my entire life. I
Wow.
am
Wow.
finished
You really done it.
on the last day of the year, and I've never had blood pressure like that ever. Now, the big thing that people who are watching me should listen, pay attention. If you haven't heard anything, pay attention to this one. I have had polycystic ovaries since I was 12 years old, right? So for 28 years now, I
Mm.
struggle with my menses. When it started, I would have my menses for 3 months in a row, bleeding nonstop for 3 months. I would go into
Mm.
hospital with anemia and all of that. I have to have blood. I have to have, iron supplements, name it. This was my life at age 12. 12 years. That was
Mm.
how old I
Oh,
was. And I was going through all of that. And it wasn't a lovely time. So this was me. Fast forward to my 20s, I had some treatments, and now the bleeding switched from being excessive to zero,
yeah.
not nothing. Because now
Mm.
they've used all these chemicals and hormones and all of these things, and I've had multiple surgeries, nothing. I
Mm.
started using the Omegas, Margaret, from the 8th of June. By the end of the month, I had a period. I hadn't had one
Wow.
for 12 months prior to that. And I was just waiting for my doctor to have to prescribe some more hormones to induce a period and something. Girl, June,
You done
it
it.
came on its own. It lasted for a week and it was gone. I thought, okay, maybe it was going to come anyway. Maybe it's just because I lost a bit of weight. So let's see.
Yes.
July, it came 1 week, gone. August, same. September,
Mm.
same. August, October, I have just finished another one. 5 months. Five
Wow.
months, Margaret. 28 years. 5 months. 28
Wow.
years. I don't know whether people are hearing me. Like 28 years, I have been dealing
Wow.
with this issue back and forth. I've been to America, Britain, back home in Ghana. They could not solve this problem, but I started to
Mm.
make changes to my
Mm.
lifestyle and use
Yeah.
products that, as you said, are made from fresh fruits and vegetables, the nutrients that I needed. And
Yes.
this is the change that I have. Every time I talk about this, I feel like screaming my head off. And people
Yeah, yeah.
listening to
It's an amazing testimony.
people listen to us and they think, oh, there they go. They're just being salesy. They're just looking for people to come and buy. And that's why they're making these things up. Girl, you did not live my life for 28 years. I lived it. And I can
Mm,
tell you, it has not been funny. I've had
mm,
fibroids removed 3 times, 3 times. And each time it
mm,
grows back. And so I know what I'm saying. I lived it. Maybe the people that were there to see it happen, my parents, my siblings, they can confirm it. So you can go ask them if you know them. But it was
mm,
not a smooth sailing journey for 28 years. But girl, I had a
mm.
period in June, July, August, September,
Wow.
October, and I am waiting. I know November is on its way as well. I feel
Yeah.
good. I feel good. My skin's clearing up. Look, I'm not wearing any makeup apart from a little
You're
bit of
doing great.
my hair's growing. I feel amazing. Amazing, Margaret. Doing
Yeah.
this was the best decision ever.
Yeah.
And me and Juice Plus, we are married for life. I don't
Yes.
care what happens. As long as this thing is here, I am on it. Our
Yes.
marriage is for eternity. And I know people who have been taking these things for 30 years. Can you imagine? 30 years
Yes.
people have been taking this.
Yes. I've been
That,
taking it for like 2 years plus now, since April 2018, and
mhm.
I'm not looking back because I can just see the difference. And you can tell people that use the product, you just glow. There's something about it. You glow from inside. It's just amazing. It's a total different kind of feeling. And not until you try it, you won't know.
You can't understand, can you? You can't.
Mm, yeah.
I also know that through these amazing products, now your pocket is looking really yummy too. So what happened?
Yeah.
How did that happen? You see, I've been watching you, my darling. I've been watching you.
Oh, do you know? By the time I went on the product, I saw the amazing transformation in my life, in my health. My hubby and I, we went on it together, and he can testify to it also. He feels great in himself. So I know for a man to say, "Oh, Margaret, this thing is working," definitely he knows what he's talking about, because usually men will say, I'm not so keen on this thing. You try it first. But when he saw the changes in me, he just said, I need to try this quick. And he could see the changes in himself also. So Nona approached me last year, after I've been taking the product for almost a year. She said, Margaret, you're looking amazing. You can see the results. Why don't you share this with other people? Let them know, the kind of changes that you've had in your life. I said, oh, no, I'm not a Facebook person. I'm not a social media person. I can't be doing all this. I have my full-time work. I've got children. I'm so busy. I don't have time for this. And then I thought that maybe it was just for maybe stay-home moms or something. And then Nona said, I'm an accountant, that I'm also doing it around my job. But I just felt, no, I'm not ready for this. It's too much hassle. That was what I thought then. So she left me for a while, and then I thought about it. And because I've done businesses in the past, online business and all kind of businesses. And over the years, I've lost a lot of money. So I'm a bit careful when it comes to all these online things. I just thought about it, that I hope this is not another one again, another scam, that, I don't want to get myself involved with another scam. I spoke to my husband about it, and he said, Margaret, since it's just £50 to join, why don't you just join it? Because at the end of the day, that £50, you can spend it in Nando's. You can spend it on your hair. I spend more than £50 on my hair. I can spend it on your hair. You can spend it on cosmetics. You go to Selfridges, you go to other shops, you pay a lot of money on cosmetic and things. Now, why don't you just give it a go, and let's see that at the end of the day, it will cost you nothing. So I just felt, well, £50, let's have a try, let's have a go, let's see where it will take me. So I decided to join the business November last year. Actually, it's coming to 1 year now. Hooray! So November last year, I said that yes, that amazing yes. And I don't regret it to this day. It's been one of the best business decisions I've ever made in my life. I'm so happy I said a yes to this amazing business opportunity, because not only did it open me up to 26 countries in the world, I also have my own online website that I share with people. I can have customers from all these countries, team members from all these countries. And then, the amazing thing about this business is that you can actually take it around the world with you. It's different from having an office or a shop or a store that if you're going on holiday, you have to lock it up. With this business, as long as you've got your phone and your Wi-Fi or a laptop and your Wi-Fi, you're good to go anywhere in the world. Whether you're on the beach, on holiday on the beach, or in the airport, train station, bus station, anywhere in the world, you are good to go as long as you've got Wi-Fi connection. So, that was the icing on the cake for me. Because when Nona told me about the business, I said, Margaret, you can take it anywhere with you. Not only that, there's no stockpiling, no door-to-door knocking, no logistic, no posting, nothing, no fee processing. So those were the icing on the cake for me, because I've not got room for storage in my house. And I've not got time to be knocking on people's doors. Like I said, I'm a very busy person. Imagine me coming back from work and knocking from one door to another on my street. By the time you walk the whole street down, and imagine, it depends on the weather. What if it's snowing or raining or windy, and me going about with all my products in my big bag. So it's just that hassle. So, but when she said no door-to-door knocking, no postage, no fee processing, no packaging, nothing, I said, wow, this is amazing, because you get all your products sent to you directly from the company. So it takes that pressure off you, takes that, that logistic processing off you. So, and we don't handle people's payments. Everything is sorted by the company. So it's just so easy. The company has made it really, really easy. And then your website, it's just everything inclusive in the £50 that we pay here in the UK. So what more do you want? If you have your own business, to set up your own website, you have to pay lots of money to set up your own website and to run it. But the business does everything for you. And not only that, there's this huge, amazing community of lovely, like-minded men and women like yourself, Sika. I've never met you before, but this business has brought us together. And maybe one of these days when I come to Canada, I'll see.
Yes, yes. And when I come back to England, I'll see you too.
Yes, hopefully all this pandemic will have resolved very soon.
I can't wait, man.
Yes. So, it's a huge community. We have a huge community, very, very supportive, because there are some businesses you're on your own. You just feel isolated. But in this business, there's so much positivity, encouragement. There's free Zoom training, Zoom meetings. People are always there to hold you by the hand from time to time. It's just amazing. And, you can ask questions at any time. We've got WhatsApp groups. You can post messages or inquiries on it at any time, 24/7. Somebody from around the world will pick it up. So it's just amazing. You feel so much love, encouragement. It's really great. I really feel empowered. Things that I thought I could never do, like me talking on Facebook Live now, is something that I wouldn't do before joining the business. I'm not a shy person. I'm sociable, but not when it comes to social media. I don't go around social media this way, but the business has really empowered me a lot. I've made lots of new friends, and I'm making more friends, and it's just the positivity around the whole business. And it's been running for 50 years, this business, and it covers the whole of Europe, the whole of America, 50 states in America, UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Malaysia, Israel, Singapore, UAE. Imagine all these countries. So you are basically opened up to millions of people around the world. So it's just amazing. And we all sing from the same hymn sheet. If you meet any of our rep, any of our team members, we all say the same thing. So how can we all be wrong? How can it be a scam? I don't know.
So, sweetheart, you haven't nailed it yet. You joined the business, you've made friends and all of that. That's all great. But at the end of the day, business means money. Where were
Yes.
you
Oh,
when you
yes.
joined the business? Where are you now? And what has the
Yeah.
business allowed you to be able to do so that people can relate to you? You don't have to tell us how much you make, but what
Yeah.
has the business enabled you to do?
Yes, the business has enabled me, to save towards so many things that I've not been able to do, and also to pay for expenses without thinking twice. I remember when I got my first pay in January this year, just after the new year. So I had punctured tires for whatever. I don't know where I drove to, but my front wheels just went over this object. I don't know, but both tires, the front wheel, and they are quite new tires. So I ended up with flat tires, both wheels. And I was just thinking, oh my God. And just after New Year, this was 11th of January. So I got paid 10th of January by Juice Plus. So 11th of January, I had the punctured tires. And, the first thing that came to my mind was that, Margaret, this is all sorted. You've got money in the bank. We're just going to pay for it straight away. You don't have to think about that. But if it was parallel to Juice Plus, it would have really, really got me thinking that, oh my God, I don't want to spend my credit card. I don't want to spend this. Because, in January after New Year, you're on a tight budget. It's the new year, and it's like every amount, every pence you budget on it. You don't want to go past your budget. Children are back to school, and there is no extra cash to throw around. So the money was just handy for me. It was a big relief for me. And, ever since then, it's just been getting better and better. And, like when I traveled also, it's really helped me to cover a lot of unforeseen costs and everything. So it's just amazing, because you might think you do a full-time job. You might think you've got savings in your account, but you never know. These days, we need a plan B. No matter how much you earn today, look at what is happening with all these pandemic issues. Some people are just on like 80% of their salaries now. Some people 60, 70%. Some people have no job at the moment. So, and in this business, we've seen a lot of people that initially our business was a plan B for them, but now it's actually become a plan A. So, for the fact that you're doing a full-time job now, it's no excuse for not having an extra income at the sides. Like, there's something that my late grandma used to say. My late grandma used to say, Margaret, money is never too much. That's what my late grandma believed. She said,
Very wise
money
woman.
is never too much. My late grandma was the businesswoman, and she tells me that every little thing helps. That don't think money is ever too much. As many business as you can do, just carry on doing. Because at the end of the day, you don't know which one will pay you most. Even
Absolutely.
a lot of business people around the world, look at Richard Branson, a lot of billionaires around the world, they have different kind of businesses. They don't sit with just one kind of business. They have different kind of businesses, and then depending on what happens to one business, they can always compensate on the other business. So we all have to think that way. Because you might think, oh, I don't have much financial commitment, but how about people relying on you? You have family members, you have friends relying on you. Even if you think, oh, I've not got children, or maybe my children are all grown up, but how about the charities depending on you?
Yes.
Because it's more blessed to give than to receive. I find pleasure in giving, in doing things for people. I derive pleasures in it. And this pandemic has highlighted a lot of, ways that we can help different charities. So even if you think that, oh, I'm well to do, I've got no money problems, I don't have anything, but why don't you, do a source of business that you can raise money to help the charities around you? Like I said earlier on, money is not too much. You can decide, okay, I want to join Juice Plus business, and I'll just contribute all my earnings to social charity to help them, or to do this, you never know where you can step in. It might be that relative back home, or your neighbor, or your friend, or just a charity, or a motherless home, or an orphan that you can help. So it's always good to be selfless and to think outside the box. It's not all about me, me, me. And like I said earlier on, you might think you've got a full-time job now, you've got all the money in the bank, but who knows tomorrow? So that's just, we all pray for a positive tomorrow, but money is never too much.
Absolutely. You said it. I mean, So for me, I decided that if I was going to do this, then I'm either all in or all out. So that is my motto. So I decided to throw myself into it, not just for my own health, but to tell other people about it. And once I began to see the changes, I've been in your faces since the 8th of June, and I never shut up. I keep saying the same thing over and over and over again, and I am going to continue to do so. I mean,
Mm.
Margaret, from the age of 12, when I started, becoming a woman and having all these menstrual issues and all of that thing, and more health problems and all health, I've had 13 operations in my lifetime. Now,
Wow.
I fast forward to now when I'm almost going to be 40, and I look at myself and I'm saying, oh, yeah, you know what the Bible says about your youth is going to be renewed like the eagle. I am living that life right now because I feel much better than I did when I was 18, 21, 25, even 30. I have the energy. I jump out of bed. My
Wow.
moods have improved. All this thing about feeling down on myself and all of that, it's all improving because you're
Mm.
taking these food supplements. A lot of the problems that we have, diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, women
Mm.
issues, fibroids,
Yeah.
abdominal pain, endometriosis, high blood
Mm.
pressure, name the things that we women we suffer from,
Mm.
excessive weight gain. People have gestational diabetes, like you fall pregnant, and then when you've had the child, now you've got diabetes and it's not going. A lot of
Mm.
these problems, skincare problems, your hair's falling out, the stress, and
Yeah.
all of that. When we come to live in the West, especially, the system demands so much of our bodies. You were saying it earlier. You're married, you've got children, you have a full time job, and each one of these things is demanding your time, your energy,
Yes.
your attention from you. You're only one person with 10 fingers. How do you make
Mm.
all of these things work? But
Mm.
God, in His infinite wisdom, He knew
Mm.
why. He put all the phytonutrients that we need in our bodies into fruits and
Mm.
vegetables. It's like that for a reason.
Yeah.
Carbohydrates are not a bad thing. They have their place on your plate, right? They help you with energy. But we Africans, especially, we love our eba and our fufu and our gari and rice and jollof rice and all of that. And the proportions in which we eat them are not good. And so you join this team and you learn how to form a better relationship to food. Fall in love
Mm.
with fruits and vegetables. Eat more of those. Cut back on the carbs. Yes, we know you need them, but you
Yeah.
need the phytonutrients to build yourself up. And I've been
Mm.
spreading the word to people. Those who want to hear, they hear. Those who decide to hear and not just wait at the hearing, but actually take the step because that's what you have to do. It's one thing to hear, another thing to act on what
Yeah.
you've heard, right? Those who have taken the step have
Yes.
begun to see changes. And I don't know about you, Margaret, but when I wake up in the morning and somebody sends me a text message going, "Oh my God, sis, my blood sugar was blah blah, and now you told me to take these supplements, and I've seen the improvement. My energy is through the roof." I feel it's like it's Christmas for me all over again because I know how
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
and I know how it is, right? If you've not been sick before, you think this girl is crazy. But if you've been sick,
Mm.
sick, where you're in your bed and you don't know how you're going to get out of bed. For me, I lived alone
Mm.
for many years. So I was sick and I was alone on top of that too. And so being able to
Mm.
have this life now where, I am much smaller. This top, for example, I'd put in a bag. I was going to donate it to charity. I am wearing it. I've had it for 4 years
Wow.
now and I've never worn it and I was going to donate it. I am wearing my own top
Ah.
now once again, and I feel
Yeah.
amazing. The winter
Yeah.
is here and it's snowed and it's cleared and all of that. And normally I'd be feeling miserable and all of that, but I am upbeat. It's like life is
Mm.
happening. I'm so excited, right? And so,
Yeah.
girls, if you had a message for somebody who's watching us, people have been watching you and I for a long time. and they're just sitting on
Yeah.
the fence. I can't do this. I have 5 children. It's too much. I can't do it. I'm not a Facebook person. Eh, but you're broke. You don't have the money. You want to live a life. Life is meant to be enjoyed. You gotta enjoy the life,
Yes.
man. Not endure
Yes.
the life.
Yes.
Endurance. And a lot of people are living a life of endurance, Margaret. What would you say to somebody who's watching us and thinking, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just for people like Margaret and Sika to do. I don't know whether this is for me. What would you say to motivate somebody that is watching us right now? What should they do?
Okay. What I'm going to advise you today is you need to take a leap of faith. Jump off from that fence. It won't pay you. The earlier you take that leap of faith, the better. You need to run with this business and enjoy the benefits. The
Uh-huh.
taste is in the pudding, like people say. And not
Mm-hmm.
until you try, you'd never know. But one thing I
Mm-hmm.
want you to know is that every single person that have tried this business have had positive testimonies. It's a business that I guarantee you that you would get your joining fee back. Definitely. There's no single person that have joined this business that have not got their joining fees back. You get your joining fees back and much more because you enjoy from all the bonuses and the commissions and even your personal development and knowing a wide community of people. Like I've got global connections already. So many
Yes, you
countries
have
I've
one
not
right
been to.
here.
I've got friends there already, like Sika. So
Yeah.
please don't sit on the fence. It's time to run with this business. Remember, we all need a plan B. There's a lot going on out there, and money is something that will keep needing. It's unending. The demand for money, the demand for expenses, and our needs is unending. Remember, even if you don't need things for yourself, you might think you are all right, you are accomplished. But how about people around you? You want to be that hand that would help others. Don't be self-centered. Think about people
Mhm.
around you. Let that be your driving force. And it's more blessed to give than to receive. So
Amen.
please think about that. Make it your plan B. And as earlier mentioned, some people have ended up using this business as even their plan A. You never know where this business will take you to. Even the sky is not the limit. You'll be your own boss lady. Nobody controls you. Nobody bosses you around. You do your own business whenever you want, whenever you like. So you might be a mom of 5, 10. You might be working full time. Don't worry, nobody will sit on your neck. You are your own boss lady. We call ourselves boss ladies and boss gentlemen. You do your own business at your own time when it suits you. And this business, remember, is in up to 26 countries in the world. So you can do your business any time of the day. Because when it is nighttime at your own place, it could be morning in another country. So you can do your business wherever, whenever, whatever time you decide. So the ball is in your court today. And all I'm going to advise you is that you need to jump on now. Remember, Christmas is around the corner. New Year is
Mm-hmm.
around the corner. We need this money. So let's do it and let's make it happen.
You know what, darling? When I started in June, because when you start running a business, if you're a realist like myself, some people think that they can just pay £50 or $52 or €60 or whatever it is to join 100 dirhams if you're in UAE, for example, and just join a business. And next month they're going to get £50,000. I don't
No?
know how that works. You have to work your ass off to make the money, right? Okay.
Yes.
But for me, I said, oh, it's a new business. I'm just starting off. If this business can pay me enough to be able to afford my products, what I'm using for my own health every single month.
Exactly.
Hallelujah. Because it means that money that I'm taking out of my salary to heal myself, I can put it to something else. I can use it for something else, right? This
Exactly.
business I joined on the beginning of June with $52, Margaret. We're in October. The 10th of November is going to be juicy payday, and I can't wait to see what's going to
Juicy,
happen.
juicy.
you know, but I can tell you this, that I have made at least 30 times what I paid into the business between or a June
Yes.
and now. I can tell you that.
Yes.
You do the maths yourself.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
$52 times 50 times 30 times? I have made that
I
from
believe
June
you.
till now. And for me, it's not even about the money. It means that I can use that to pay for my own health, my
Mm.
own health, right?
Yeah.
Because I have seen the benefits. I have seen what it's done to me. I have seen what other people talk about. Now, you talk to people about Margaret will come up to you or whoever else will come up to you and say, oh, these products are really good. How much is it? You tell them, and it's too expensive. I can't afford it. I can't do it. Margaret, what would you say? What would you say to
Oh
them?
my God. Too expensive. Can you put a price tag on your health? That's what I tell people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I work in the health line and I know how it is to be very, very ill. I see people, and I've been ill myself sometimes. So you cannot put a price tag on your health. Your health is your wealth. So if people can spend a lot of money, I love nice things, don't get me wrong, but it's a matter of prioritizing. We need to prioritize what is more important.
Good.
You know, when people go out of their way, you use designers' shoes, designers' bags, wristwatch. I don't mind designers' things. If you want to give me designers' things for Christmas, I'll take it from you.
Of course.
But you need to prioritize your health. Health is
Yes.
wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look after our earthly machine. When you look after your earthly machine, then you'll be able to enjoy life better. And
Mm-hmm.
then you'll be more useful to yourself and the community that you live in.
Amen. Mm-hmm.
There's no point, being in ill health. Well, you'll not be useful to yourself, you'll not be useful to your family or your community at a large. Then what is that? And there's no point having all the designers things and you have health problems. Because at the end of the day, these things are materialistic things. But when you look after that engine, your body, it's just like having a car and you do MOT on your car. So if by law you do MOT, yearly MOT on your car, then it's not too much to look after yourself. At the end of the day, we work so hard. You need to pamper yourself. You need to look after your body.
Yeah.
And the older we get, our body needs all these micronutrients to replace its cell. Because the older
Mm-hmm.
we get, all our cells, it keeps depleting, and then you have to replace these new cells. So you can't compare yourself with maybe a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old. You've got to look after yourself. It's just like if you have a car too, like a 10-year-old car, the amount of money you spend maintaining a 10-year-old car will be different from a brand new car. So we
Mm-hmm.
need to look after ourselves and we need to place importance on our health. It depends on how much you value your health. If you do value your health, then nothing will be too expensive for you to spend. That's what I believe.
Also, the medics, the doctors, the nurses, when you go to the hospital every year, whenever you go for your checkups and stuff, they say that, you have to have your 10 portions of fruit and veg every single day. I don't know about you, Margaret, but over here where I live, fruits and vegetables, they are not cheap. Okay. So you have to have your 10 portions every day of fruits, for example, let's say, right? That means you have to get banana, orange, mango, guava, peach,
Mm,
blueberries, all of those things, right? Assuming each one of those things cost $1 for a day, for
mm,
a portion of those, 10 of them, that is
mm.
$10 per day times 30 days a month. How much is that, my darling?
Oh my God.
$300 for just fruit and vegetable. Your chicken and your meat and your rice hasn't come yet. But your
Mm,
body needs these things. Obviously, when I started, before I got on these products, I thought, but I eat banana, I eat blueberries, I put them in my porridge. So I was being
mm.
all defensive. But I can see now that when I started using these products that have all the 30 varieties of 30 different fruits and veg, and I'm taking them and it's transforming me, means that my
Yeah.
body was lacking in
Yes.
nutrients. I wasn't getting the nutrients that my body needed. And so now
Yes.
that it's getting it, is doing different things. And it costs more money for you to go buy each and every one of these single things every single
Exactly.
day for your body,
Exactly.
you know? So, my darling, I'm not going to waste your time. What is your last word to people? What is your last word? What are you going to say? What do you have to say to inspire us tonight before we go?
Yes, my last words to people is that please don't doubt this. This is an amazing opportunity, and there's always a reason for everything in life. You watching and listening to us today is not a coincidence. It's
Mm-mm.
an opportunity for you to take up this business opportunity and just run with it. Don't doubt it. We can't all be singing from the same hymn sheet and you think it's still a scam. I've got a reputation. Sika has got a reputation. We have different kind of people in these businesses. We've got professionals, stay-home moms, people from all kind of professional fields, and we all have reputation. We are not fraudulent people. We can't be telling you lies and fibs. And once you become the product of the product, you understand what we are talking about. So please don't doubt it. Just take that leap of faith. Just say, okay, I'm just registering. £50, fine. $52, fine. Let's give it a try. 100 dirhams, let's just try it. Just give it a try. The same way I gave this business a trial last year, November. Looking back now, almost a year into the business, I'm glad I said yes. So please don't delay. You just need to jump on, please. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. I'm going to say thank you so much first to my special guest, Margaret. God bless you, darling. I know we planned this, but life happened. But I'm glad that today, finally, I get to
Yes.
put a face to the name. I get to speak to you in person all the way across the world and,
Yeah.
across the oceans. But it just feels like I know every single one of you guys that are all in this team of ours, and it's just absolutely amazing. The
Yeah.
friendship, the community, the personal development. I never thought I could do Facebook Lives ever. I was always on Facebook 3 times a year: Christmas time, my birthday, Easter, and summer holidays. Done. 3 times a year. You can go back to my page prior to 2017, and you would see that
Yeah.
there was always three times. You see a picture of me, people come and comment, "Hey Zika, hey Zika," and that was it. I'll be quiet for the next 4 or 5 months before another picture will come up. Today,
Yeah.
here I am. I'm on Facebook. I have a page. I have my personal profile, and I can't shut up. I just keep yup the whole day. No, but it's because I'm so passionate about it. I have seen a different me that I never knew I had. And thanks to
Mm.
this amazing opportunity and this business, I now know that I have a mouth that goes nonstop. I finally realized that I'm not that quiet after all, that I can talk for England and not get tired. you
Yeah.
know, and I'm sure it's the same for Margaret too. You
Yeah.
know, I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Is it not the
Yes,
same?
it is. It is the same. It's just amazing. So many things that I do now. I can't believe I can do all these things, but it's really helped me towards my personal development, and I'm enjoying it. Not just money wise, health wise. I'm enjoying the whole process. It's really amazing. Yes.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
great things don't come from being in your comfort zone. We keep saying these things, we throw these big words out, but you have to think about it. If you're just going to sit there, oh, I'm camera shy. I don't want to be on Facebook. You don't have to do this on Facebook if you don't want to. It's a business. How do you run the business? If you think that you have a big following outside of Facebook and you can do it, do it. Do it however
Yeah.
way you have to do it, but at the end of the day, the business has to be profitable, right?
Yes.
And so, guys, we pray every day. We ask God, please help me. I need a breakthrough. I need a miracle. This is your miracle. It is here.
Yes.
The opportunity is being presented to you. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit there and doubt it and say whatever you're going to say? Or are you just going to say, you know what, it's £50. It's $52. It's 60 euros. Let me join this thing. Let me get out there and test my faith and see whether this is something that is true and this is something that's going to work for me. And I guarantee you, if you treat this business as a business and you do it, if you feed yourself with the fruits and veg and the nutrients that your body needs, and you begin to see the transformation, the rest of it just follows, because people
Yes.
see it, people see you wearing it. And so, people would want to feel how you're feeling too. And
Mm.
the products speak for themselves. My
Yes.
darling, I am not going to keep you any further. Thank you, all people who have
It's been
been
a
here.
pleasure. Thanks for inviting me. It's really been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it all.
My brother is saying that he doesn't believe that I was camera shy before. He can't see it now. But you should go back and watch my video from 3 years ago, bro. You see, I am the first time I put my Facebook live on, it's like, hello, everybody. I watch it now and I laugh. Hello, everybody. Oh, guys, where are you? And when nobody was watching, my fingers were sweating like
Oh
crazy. It's like,
dear.
nobody is even watching me. Now
Oh.
I'm here. I turn the camera on and, I look crazy as hell, but it's me. Take it or leave it. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. So guys, thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you, Scholar, for being here. Thank you, Adia, Wumi. I can see all of you guys. Lillian, Pell.
Thank
If I
you.
haven't said your name, it doesn't mean I haven't seen you, but thank you guys so, so much for being here. We love you. If you're not doing this, get out there and start doing, because you are missing out. Your health is your wealth, and you cannot put any monetary value on it. This is what Margaret just said, and I have taken that and I am running with it. Have a fantastic evening, night, wherever you are. God bless you guys. I love you so much. Take care and keep being beautiful.
See
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye. Thank you.